Hey guys, it's been a long time since I did a video and I've been really feeling like I need to start doing YouTube videos again. I love doing YouTube videos and I just want to briefly talk about 2020 and what a blessing it's been. What a crazy world that we're living in and everything that's going on and in a pandemic and the election and the news and oh man, it's just you turn on the news nowadays, it's just I've completely stopped watching the news, reading the news. I don't want any of that negativity in my life. It's just gotten so bad. And lately I've been it's around Christmas right now and gifts have been getting delivered late. I'm an online business and people have just been so rude and angry and pent up with all this stuff that's been going on in their lives. And I'm seeing it every single day. How unhappy people are, them looking at the negative side of everything. Everything that's going around them is affecting everybody, and it's a chain reaction where somebody has a bad day or what's going on in the world that just goes on and to one person to another and another and another. And there's just so much unhappiness in the world right now. And for me, 2020 has been a blessing. God has blessed my socks off in 2020. I don't have any complaints with everything going on. My life has changed dramatically in this last year. From everything, from my business, my life, my personal life, my family. And it's been good. Life has been good, even in 2020. The biggest thing that I'm taking from 2020 is our perspective, our mindset, how we look at things. It's so easy to look at things from the negative side, from the bad side, and let things consume us and take us over. And for me, it's more about we just need to see the brighter side of things. 2020 is still good. How blessed I was for Christmas yesterday, to have the resources for gifts, for food, to have roof over my head. So many people are struggling right now. And if you're fortunate to have any of that, a roof over your head, a car, family, money to buy gifts, we are truly blessed, and we cannot forget that. We cannot forget that in 2020 when the world wants to make us feel like there's so much chaos going on, which there is, but we have to remember that we're blessed. Life is good. Life is grand. We should all be thankful every day that we get to live life. This is a wonderful world, even with everything going on. And I just been thinking about from beginning of time, there's been chaos, there's been pandemics, there's been disease, there's been terrible rulers in the world that's done just unimaginable things to people. And it's amazing when you read books about people that went through stuff in their time, how many still found the positive in it. I just read a book this week about a gentleman that lived through the Holocaust, and he wrote a book, and his perspective wasn't about how bad it was, but how beautiful things were. The lens of his eyes, that he's seen the world looking out through a pinhole of a door, seeing the horizon in the background. He found beauty in it. And it's all these books I've been reading lately about people going through certain things and the people that were able to still see the beauty in the world, to not just focus on the bad, but also focus on the good and how good life is. We should all be thankful every day. We're still, even with everything going on, we are so lucky, and we should give God thanks every day for what he's done and what he's provided for us, and even this beautiful world that we live on. I mean, just right now, it's been snowing the last 2 days. Just seeing the snowflakes, it's beautiful outside. Walking outside and just taking that first breath of air, that's a beautiful thing. And we just need to really see the positive in everything. And it's all about mindset. We need to see the positive. And I'm just so thankful for the gift of how I think. I try to be positive. I'm not always positive. Life is tough. Life is rough. But we always have to be positive. We always have to see the beauty and the good in everything that we have, even in 2020. 2020, we could go and say this was the worst year ever. We went through a pandemic. It was this or that. Or we can say, you know what? 2020 was a beautiful year, and see all the blessings, see all the good things that happen. And so in the future, for future generations, when they ask us about 2020, instead of giving them, this bad example of what it was and how terrible it was and how dark it was, why don't we spread the light? Why don't we tell them how good it was and all the benefits that came from it, even through all the rough patches that we've all had to do? This is just laid on my heart today. I just really wanted to, I was just thinking about, as the year's wrapping up, 2020 is almost done, and really thinking and pondering about what 2020 was. 2020 was beautiful. Everything about it was beautiful. In some way, somehow, we can look at it as we're lucky. I know there's a lot of death, there's a lot of illness, but there's a lot of love, there's a lot of life, there's a lot of good in this world. And I just hope everybody can not let 2020 and all the negativity soak into them, then put it out there into the world. How about we just try to be positive? And the whole thing, the whole part of life is we're supposed to love. Just love one another, love life, love everything. Let's promote love and happiness and joy and try to lift each other up, and not always talk negative or look at the bad side of things, but always look at the good things in life and how fortunate we are. If you're sitting here watching this video, the chances of you being alive, walking earth, is just unimaginable. How lucky are you that you're able to be here and live in this world, walk on this earth, and enjoy everything it has to offer. So it's want to throw that out there. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope everybody can live a life filled with happiness and joy and peace. I pray for peace for everybody today, going into the new year in 2020. But I hope 2020, there's not a trigger when we think about 2020 moving forward that it was bad, but how beautiful 2020 was. Hopefully, I've been really encouraged to do more YouTube videos, and I don't care if it just helps one person or if it can help a lot. I just really feel like I really want to get back into these videos. Just be real. There's not big production. There's nothing like that, but just me speaking what I believe, and hopefully it resonates with other people. So God bless all you guys. I love everybody, and I love 2020 and what it had to offer for me.